Why are the cherry blossoms in DC? How did they get here? Here's how it all went down. 1885. Eliza Skidmore, a world traveler, writer, and diplomat, came back to DC after her first visit to Japan, where she was blown away by the beauty of the cherry trees. She approached the U.S. Army superintendent and was like, "Hey, we should plant cherry trees along the Potomac waterfront." And they were like, "Sorry, not interested." 1906. A U.S. Department of Agriculture official named Dr. David Fairchild imported 75 cherry trees from Japan to test whether or not they would thrive in an environment near D.C. He planted them on his own property in Maryland, and 1 year later, they were thriving. 1909. Eliza Skidmore decided to raise money to buy the cherry trees and donate them to the city. She sent a note outlining her plan to the new First Lady, Helen Herron Taft, who once lived in Japan, so she knew how amazing they were. 2 days later, she wrote back, "Thank you very much for your suggestion about the cherry trees. I've taken the matter up and am promised the trees. Sincerely yours, Helen H. Taft." The day after, Dr. Jokichi Takamine, the Japanese chemist who discovered adrenaline, got word of the cherry tree talk while he was in DC and asked Mrs. Taft if she would accept another 2,000 trees to be given in the name of the city of Tokyo. Dr. Takamine asked the mayor of Tokyo, Yukio Ozaki, to support the gift. Later that year, Tokyo's mayor gave the green light, the First Lady accepted, and the first cherry trees were on the move. January 6, 1910, 2,000 trees arrived in DC. 13 days later, an inspection team discovered they were infested with insects and nematodes and were dead. 9 days later, President William Howard Taft was like, "Burn these trees down." The next day, Tokyo Mayor Ozaki was like, "No problem. How about 3,000 more trees?" March 26, 1912, 3,020 cherry trees arrived in Washington, D.C. The next day, Helen Taft and the Viscountess Chinda, wife of the Japanese ambassador, planted 2 cherry trees on the northern bank of the tidal basin. 1935, the very first Cherry Blossom Festival was born. Now, every year thousands visit the district to see the cherry blossoms. Many of the trees standing today are the direct offspring of the originals, and none of this would have ever happened if the idea didn't bloom in the mind of Eliza Skidmore 140 years ago. You were right, Eliza. Thank you.